something different. Alchemist is a new hero. Beastmaster's a new hero. Naga also played twice by Akashi. So now we got the Brewmaster in the end. So clean out here, mainly because when you look at the lane of Naga Alchemist, like Alchemist is not in any trouble. I don't think
bonus movement speed. So okay, that is actually a very critical. I'm not going to say fail, like mistake coming out from Team Tough. It is a big win for Talon. And you can see the supports now. 4 on the Tiny, 4 on the Rubik. Going for it. Lucky he got shield through it.
Yeah, he soaks up quite a lot there. Here comes a jump from Bob. Going to initiate onto Mikoto. He's got the Requiem ready though, but he's not going to get the loaded up directly. Bob looking for the dodge. Actually just tanks the fear. But there's a primal split on the other end, and here comes 4-2-3. The whole team is here for this party. And now Ponyo's on the run, but there's nowhere you can go, son.
Well done.
Well done. And
you know, Beastmaster's building his own, so you don't really need, I don't know. Put out, man. It's always very hit and miss.
Super. Looking for the Shadow Fiend here at the same time. 3-man smoke, and they're gonna jump straight to Mikoto. That was a really good play here. There's nobody who can save him, as he is just locked in under control. They're going to pressure mid as well for some damage on the tower. Tsukimoto, love that 3 points and toss at level 5. He's doing the right route here. Jokum also going to get surrounded by 4-2-3. You can turn yourself as much into a chicken as you want.
I thought you might go for the magic build.
Minus armor.
It's good, but now you can itemize for like physical resistance. That's it. Probably dead.
Tsukimoto, he did get his level 6, so he's going to soak up quite a lot of that damage with the extra armor at hand. And the blood grenade might finish him off. No, he's regenerating faster. Goes down to 8 HP. Calculated survival for Tsukimoto. And yet, Talon cannot score their first kill on the board. It's 7-0 for Team Tough. I'm surprised I never created a phobia of snakes.
Well, to be honest, the snake don't look as like a snake as the top lane. They do throw out the snake. They really want to take this down, but feels like the game is moving faster.
Oh no, Naga's gonna get sent in there. The TPs are coming in as well. They're gonna get this Naga Siren. And remember, no song. 10-0. It's happy hour, says Seimei. Not that much of a fan of happy hour for him. I'm also scared about Team Tough actually contesting this, so they're not sending everybody into the pit. Now Akashi also finally joining in, but they don't need him in the pit right now. And WS is going to be the one to pick up the Aegis. I can understand Shadow Fiend doesn't have a big use for it. Here comes 4-2-3 though. Very risky timing. Can they get their kills out in time? They will get Ponyo out of the way. The Requiem coming out of the back. Bob just jumping to Jokum. It will force out the foul play, and he spotted him again. He's got the Vortex out. He also gets the right click out of Jokum as he casts the shackles. Beautiful plays coming out from Team Tough, and the Aegis gone as well. There goes WS for the first time, going twice. And the winner for this one is Team Tough. It's 14-0. Oh my goodness. This was really a game that I thought I'm waking up to is going to be pretty talented.
Team Tough, they've got a big lead in terms of like the net worth and the experience and the items, and their heroes are better. And Talon Esports, sure you have the Aegis, but does it actually, the second life is going to make a difference? A very unfortunate fight for them. Oh, they're going for water. Akashi.
Oh, Akashi does have the song, but doesn't get the chance to use it.
We're having fish
blunder.
tonight.
We're having fish definitely here. Team Tough.
It's so good. On lane, 4-3. He's hungry.
Hungry for some kills. Bob. Dipping it down, finding himself a Ponyo. Doesn't get the Vortex off. Finally does, and there's the follow-up coming in from Tsukimoto.
They want more.
Another Jokum just gets 3-shot by Seimei. Talked about the Radiance burning up the chickens. No way to get out of that one. LWS. Yeah, that's scary when you see a guy who's drunk as hell. It's happy hour chasing after you, and you're like, oh shit, I need to get out of here. Meanwhile, next kill, Carlo lifting up Stolen Roar onto Shadow Fiend, and Seimei going to work, and Mikoto, good night.
19-0.
19-0.
You got Greaves and you got Yules on these two.
True, that's true.
Actually, two big game-changing items is the double BKB on the course. Wait. Is it happening?
Wait a minute. Is it the first kill? It's not gonna be 20-0 by the looks of it. Yules comes out. Mikoto with a Requiem. Not gonna pop it through. The Razor's going out. Tsukimoto surviving with 50 HP. And there we go. You jinxed it. You bloody jinxed it. It's 90-1. Talon, their first kill in 23 minutes of gameplay. But it's a 5v4. What can they do with it? They've got the silence out of Seimei with the Orchid coming out, and they just completely pile on top of Seimei. That's a streak also broken. There's going to be a bunch of streaks still taken away. You got a 7-0 Storm. You got a 6-0 Razor. Song comes out just in time. Jokum trying to survive. He'll be able to get out. Flies out onto the Storm, and Ponyo does stun himself. He'll sack his life. They forced out the BKB of the Razor. They're happy with getting just 2 kills going their way, because Talon, you know, 2's better than no.
Yes. Get away from me.
I got a big fish, boys. Here we go, though. Smoke coming up right from the behind here. Seimei, Carlo might just be the one to go first. Ponyo right next to him as well. They don't have the vision. Ponyo going to stun himself in the trees, and that might just be a close battle for Team Tough. They're going to connect right on top of the Alchemist, and he's going to go down. Ponyo gone. Jump coming up from Bob as well to Jokum. Jokum going to be dropping as well, so that's already 2 kills going for Team Tough's way. Bob completely drained out of mana, but Mikoto does have the Hurricane Pike, pushes himself to the high ground, but Seimei still in the chase here. He's got the Storm Spirits, Storm Brewlings right nearby, and Mikoto is spotted. Doesn't matter if they missed a crash landing. Doesn't matter if they missed the avalanche, because Mikoto, you know, he's out and he is down. Still got the damage. And that was that heroes gone.
Oh, that's his 8-second BKB. Now we're on the show.
Which is never getting through, by the way.
The most banned hero in the tournament? Yeah. I think we all wish we had her. Every team wishes they had her. You know, bottom lane, the team that was like,
yep.
They start ending.
Finally getting the high ground push to happen as well. Tsukimoto with a toss in, gets Alchemist low. Just need a bit more to finish off the Alch, but Ponyo is able to run away as that fresh Lotus Sword picked up. Drop the wards down as well. They're not cleaning them out. They're trying to focus out. Alk is healing up the full. Nagasong interrupted him for a bit. Tsukimoto another toss. It's this time off to Jokum. Jokum, man, you gotta watch out for the crash landing. It does so much damage. And he goes for the zap in onto the back. He can't see Jokum though. And Bob just got a bit too deep here. He does get forced staff safety. Still has the Aegis for himself as well. When Mikoto gets his BKB up before the avalanche. And he's just gonna drop in the Requiem so they can reset and re-engage. Meanwhile, Bob just going deep right behind enemy lines. Seimei's there to help him out. Ponyo in the fountain, and he survives the Radiance damage. It's not enough to finish him off, but Akashi getting jumped on as well. And that is a very grim situation now, because they had to buy back on their cores. At least one of them. Shadow Fiend can't get back. The wave is coming in, so the backdoor protection is going to be gone. Team Tough 27-3 right now. Ponyo gonna throw in another stun onto Bob, but it does nothing to him, and they're just gonna follow the Alk down. He's gonna get his Ogre Seal Totem to safety. Meanwhile, Bob jumping on another target. Akashi, the dieback on the Naga Siren. Jokum can't do anything to help his buddy out, as he's being focused by a Storm Spirit, and they're planting their banners. It's a banner of victory, because that's GG. Team Tough take the lead.
Very well done by Team Tough. Like, the way they itemized, the way they played around it. That bottom in that fight just now, you can see like Akashi, he was all... Put the Dragon Knight mid, or a Slardar. They pick a Lina.
Choose your hero.
So there's going to be
saying that Carlo and 423 can't fight back against them.
Yep.
But I think Jokum and WS actually heading up to poke Akashi here. He's going to be right next to his wave. He's not going to want to block it, but he's already going to get hit by the roots, and they are going to deliver the punishment. Team Tough starting things off early here. Tsukimoto, he's going to secure that first blood for Team Tough, and that is a bit of a, you know, a bit of an awakening there for the Razor.
He's like, wait, what happened? Hey, he's got Prism at the end of his name, though, for Tsukimoto.
Oh, yeah, he does, actually.
Yeah, but
surely become one of my favorite facets because of the amount of damage that it applies. A Seimei also being applied a lot of pressure, and Talon, this time you don't have to wait 23 minutes for them to score the first kill.
I expect this to happen a lot. The Avenge is not a great bodyguard. She can't do too much against these, so she'll stun one and you're like, well, that's cute. But Maledict, the heals, as well as like the Razor plasma kill is tough.
Trying to kill Akashi here. Well, Jokum does go down to Carlo. As they throw in the blood grenade, still up the Razor. Same with a stun, has breathed fire, and then we got it. That's another kill. Sorry, another death for Akashi. Kill for this. You can still build Dragonlance on the hero if you're like pause 3. You get extra attack range, and if you have vision, you can't miss on the high ground with a very long hit. And you're like, yeah, that sounds balanced.
The other one that we can look at, Bobby's taking the thermal runway. I've seen people take one or the other because the other one does give you a little bit of that extra damage, but the supercharge is nice for the Lina.
You're dependent on dots at that point because the dots can do a lot of damage, but you can counter it with duels. You can counter it with any dispel that you have in your disposal. Lina just does nothing with that facet.
I've seen, by the way, Oracle also has one that has 2.
Can he kill Mikoto here, by the way? Okay, there's 22 stacks. Seimei actually goes down to Akashi in the top lane. Bob still harassing Mikoto here. They're stretching their limits here, but the damage is just not sufficient, and he cannot kill the Timber. He's doing like 20 damage to him, and now Ponyo's moving in as well. So this Lina, oh no, Bob getting surrounded by both directions.
Yep. Ponyo going mid, just going to refill that bottle. Always a lovely
trying to kill Carlo. Moving towards bottom, but they can't find him in time. They got a bit of information with the iron shells, and here comes the root. It's going to go for the dispel. They've got Surge available. It's going to be difficult to get it off. And Joker, here comes Akashi out of nowhere. Kind of like a Randy Orton, this Razor just shows up and they're surprised completely about it. Carlo goes down. He's missing all his attacks on the troll, and he'll go down. And now Bob, looking to turn things around, gets vacuumed into the wall. He's getting burned by the iron shells. Ponyo, man, that is so much damage. Double iron shell with the voodoo festeration, and Bob just rocks on the spot. Avalanche connection, toss in, and boop. There goes the bench.
I need to jump in and catch people, but it's not stats as Seimei. He actually gets linked by Akashi. I don't think there's no way he's gonna die, is there? No way. Impossible. Are you kidding me?
Dies here. He actually zone out Akashi, so he'll live. Just as expected. That's a bit greedy for Akashi.
Seimei is like, you guys see that? I completely did that on purpose. That came out a lot darker than you think.
They're looking to fight top. Even with the tower down, WS, he drops the wall. He's still got the vacuum available. He's connected onto multiple heroes, and they are taking so much damage. Carlo and Seimei and Talon, they get the punish. So this tower does not fall in vain. They do get a response out of that. 15-5. Like, I need to ask, like, what is this item? Like, what is it supposed to be called, and what does it mean? So Gree apparently are the when you have like rock climbers with their ice picks.
Oh, the ice pick is called Gree.
Yeah, so they're called Gree, yeah. But this one doesn't even look like a Gree. That's just some kind of emblem.
No, it's something else. No, someone explained it to me. It is some sort of like voodoo thingy.
Let's see, Mikoto taking a lot of damage, but Lina can't get the kill. And Bob gets hunted down.
Really tiny, actually.
7 levels, though.
Bob's dead.
Bob's got nowhere to run. They had Akashi planted right in front of the tower, so they felt comfortable making this play. And they can even keep on going for more because Tsukimoto run into a hasted Tiny. Urge giving him all the movement speed in the world, and they are going to tank the tower for a bit, but Tsukimoto still not getting any backup.
And no one's even thinking about showing up. You know, even though you have like 4-2-3.
So Talon, their moves are just a lot faster.
Yep.
Team Tough does not get to play the map at all. Yeah, the troll has to back out. He's under vision too. They see Bob. Jokum could go in and just grab Bob, and he's going for it, but he doesn't go for the toss. Mikoto's too far away. We'll have to toss in 4-2-3. He's got no mana. Got no mana for his ult, but he just goes down. Ponyo will drop down the death ward. WS with Akashi going to be going straight to Carlo. Carlo's going to be dropping here as well. So Talon will clean up after losing their Tiny, and they're not done yet. And straight for Bob. Both down. There's the swap save on the other side of the defender's gate.
It murdered. The lightning actually strikes them while they're separated by the barrier, but in the end,
position just have no net worth, no impact, no levels, and even with the blink stun, okay, we have blink. That's all he needs. Oh, 4-2-3 is going down as well at the same time.
You know what Fun is buying with all this gold? He's going for Vanguard. He's like, you know what, guys? Maybe going to game 3 and be like, ah, well, that's unfortunate. Man, Carlo's got no items. He's got boots and that's it. Top lane, same A.
Pops there to help him out. Nice avalanche from Jokum, catching both of them at the same time. Bob will throw out the Laguna Blade, but it's really no help here. This is a big setup there with the back wall. They ain't going anywhere. And Seime's gonna die too. An ultra kill for Akashi. The only one who's not there is 14.
So some items are sort of coming in, but it's not much. Oh dear.
Mikoto going right on top of Bob here. They're TPing to the outpost, and the rest of them are just chasing. Mikoto knows he can stand here for quite a long time. Jokum with the toss in into the whirling death. He finishes 2 with a single press of a spell. There goes 2 heroes out. Sorry, 3 heroes gone with 4-2-3 only just respawning after his death in the triangle, and they just tap it out. Yeah, I was expecting this to happen. Yep. There's no game.
I was like, this is... I don't want to say it's been going on too long, but still, it's like, this game is over. There's just no chance. There's no chance. But in terms of like, oh, I'm up against a very high stat hero, I'm not that effective. And that's what Gyrocopter and Treant both feel like.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, a bit of a rumble here. With a custom.
2 here, DK. Dropping pretty low here. Jokum might be the one to drop first, though. Bob gets 1 kill here, and that is the 6.5-minute first blood, by the way. Mikoto might just get dove onto the tower, but doesn't actually get the connection with the Shukuchi onto the storm.
Ponyo, he's going for it, and they scan. They're ready to scan. They're like, we know this is happening. He's done it before. And Saving like, I'm gonna get there. There you go.
Now this time Ponyo's going to be late for it. So Sammy's got it, and there's the glimpse from Carlo securing the kill for the Treant Protector.
And he's going to be losing his life. I like how they all walk away just so he gets the kill. But Carlos still actually gets 1% HP and mana. That's what happens. As Mikoto, he's trying to do something here. He comes in, he's like, oh, a stack key. How nice. Maybe though, he doesn't want this to happen. No, they're going for Jokum.
Tsukimoto doesn't take too long to take him down. Ponyo for the kill. The glimpse comes back up to Jokum, bringing him to Bob and Seime. Clockwork is in trouble. Carlo might be traded as well. Mikoto getting himself another.
Mikoto, he's kind of out of mana, but he doesn't get the stack.
Traded kills back and forth. They're still considering Bob here. Ponyo's sticking around, and they're going to go for it. Valiant effort here to push down this DK. It takes a bit of time, but the job's done. And now Tsukimoto, he's already respawned, but he's not going to get a lot of damage done here. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, you came in with a big huh.
Yeah, the classic huh. But that's what it is. He had some issues getting back in. So I was like, wait the hell. Like, I'm actually... The connection's not gone, but I just can't get back on voice comms with the rest of the bunch. So, things are fixed, I hope.
Thankfully, because I was like, my God.
You're already giving a lot of valuable information to your team, and even if you get your time lapse off, which is also pretty crazy. Meanwhile, Morphling getting dove under the tower. WS and Mikoto, they're close to getting the kill, but it's not enough. And now DK is also forcing the TP out, but not going all the way. So they're going to go for round number 2. That's a mistake. 4-2-3's gone mana-wise. But Tsukimoto shows up and pushes them away. Now WS with Corrosive Haze. Below where he's going.
Here's Bob.
He's got the movement speed. There we go. That's a blunder.
That was very well done, though, to bring himself, lock him down, not to bring him down. He's got a fluffy hat as well as the crown, but not enough to survive that situation. And this is where we've been. He's a low stats hero, and it's very easy to bring him down. Actually, I say low stats. He's actually got 7.3 stat mean. That's on the high side. And base stats are still bad. Jokum. He gets the double damage ruined. Bob. Oh, nice job by Carlo.
Storm might have just been a bait by Carlo. As the Storm Spirit is making a blunder, Mikoto goes down. Akashi won't be able to do anything here. He has to wait for the backup. Here comes WS and Ponyo. Hogs pushing and keeping them at bay. Another glimpse onto Akashi. They can't lose their gyrocopter here. They gotta fight back. They gotta try and get some kills here. Seimei will fall. Bob's gonna maybe drop as well. He will take down Jokum with him. And now Carlo, the electromagnetic repulsion, pushing back the Slardar for a bit and won't be able to chase this disruptor all the way through. But if they lost their gyro...
Very close range. They smoke up though. They want to kill someone here. Both teams are going for the carry in this lane.
Right, WS throwing in the hatred onto Bob. There's the overgrowth, keeping the DK on the spot. Kimoto trying his best. 4-2-3 showing off as well. He'll take down one, but he's between two. Does get a couple flat cannons off there. Bit of damage all over the place, and they got Mikoto as well inside the static storm. 3 down for Team Tough though, and they gotta get more. Akashi considering going back in, and 4-2-3 just melts when Akashi takes another approach. And Seimei, that's gonna be a team wipe. He's got no way out of this one.
I think that 4-2-3, when he morphed back, he tried to waveform away, but he was hit by the train protector who has the shot.
Taxi service. I think it's more happened with me on Disruptor actually, which is technically not a stun, but
it's kind of
you catch somebody and then you press your glimpse and it's like, oh, he's going away, and you get tipped.
They might. Could they glimpse now? They don't have a stack stone for 18 seconds, so not really worth it. But they do see WS. That could be the
yeah, they can get the Slardar. They have the firepower, but the silence comes out and he's going for the TP, but Bob shows up with the blink stun, and you're getting value out of the blink dagger in moments like this.
They're doing very nicely in this. No, I'm in the game. Oh, just me. Oh, I do radio. They found Seimei. They get the silence off with the Orchid, and it looks like he is gonna lose his life. And they get a hookshot right after him. Carlo's also gonna be losing his life. The feed train. You should see these things. This is absolutely wild stuff. Just listen to the sound of my voice. Tsukimoto. Oh, they find a kill on Jokam for the other side. Nice move by Team Tough. But you just lost 2 people as well. One of them was saving, so it's not enough. Ponyo is right next to Tsukimoto. I think Tsukimoto might be losing his life.
I think he's got a bit of vengeance going on because he missed that overgrowth before on this man. And there goes Bob with a blink stun. Don't catch Ponyo with the dust that was still lingering, and WS is going to be jumping in. Same thing for the Storm Spirit, targeting the Disruptor. They don't have the detection. They will lose Carlo out of sight. And there's the Static Storm. He's holding hit still, but he actually walks out for a moment. 4-2-3, meanwhile, trying to clean up house at the same time. Turned into a Slardar for the time being. Will not get that flat cannon for himself. Gyrocopter thrown into the air. Mikoto able to get out as well. Shot connecting onto the Weaver. At the same time, they're fighting a separate battle on the sidelines here with Akashi battling the Brewlings, and Seimei lives. Final split running out. Mikoto, another silence, but Mikoto just gone. 4-2-3 with the boys. They delete them out of the way, and they've got glimpse in 12 seconds.
He likes the girl and she dies. I'm like, that's like all the movies ever.
Every single, yeah. Hey, your dad is he's a simple man. He's an enjoyer.
He knows what he's looking for. He's like, man, he has a sword. I'm like, well, there you go.
Yeah. We found a movie with a bug this time. Tsukimoto. It just expires, but Bob's gonna go in. Akashi pops his BKB at the same time, dodging the stun. The big flat cannons there from 4-2-3. Akashi still got his own cooldown. Connections there. WS will go down. Bob getting dumped up by Mikoto. Carlo also solo on HP. Ponyo can't get close enough. Mikoto's running out of mana. 4-2-3 run on top of him. Akashi, they could really use their gyrocopter right now. He's so far from the rest of the bunch, and then glimpse back. Mikoto has to forfeit his...
That's a radiant scan, so neither one knows who's gonna catch whom.
Yeah, that was a radiant scan on the Dire.
Okay.
Not quite to get the connection, but they see the gyrocopter. Mikoto right next to him as well. They're gonna get the jump on him as well. They're almost taking down Mikoto at the same time. Akashi's down, and they are taking a blunder. They're taking a big beating here. Ponyo, he's also gonna fall.
Part of the one part of the item is somewhat neutered.
The evasion's gone. Everything else is still good though.
Satanic. 4-2-3. Look at him go. They did. The rest of the team right by, and they're like, yeah, we're right here, buddy. Shoot him on. That begins.
BKB's already forced out. Mikoto comes to the back line looking for the Disruptor. Yule's up in the air. Finds the Weaver. And they can't get to him right away. Mikoto has to chill for a bit.
They're playing out.
Aussie already down by 4-2-3, and the rest of Talon, they're on the retreat. They're running back to their fountain once they started this game from. WS does not survive the adaptive strike. Nobody's hitting the bug and giving all the vision for the Morphin to clean him up, and they're going to go end the game. Team Tough looking for the grand final spot here. 60 seconds, no Sondar. 60 seconds, no gyrocopter.
They watched that Reddit clip today. They know what Leviathan did. They're like, we can do the exact same thing as this. Yeah, no Akashi. With the 2 of your cores dead. Very smart move by Team Tough. He's like, let's just finish it.
They can't do anything here. GG. Team Tough to the grand finals, and Talon.